Okay, so fellas, welcome to session number 4. I hope you have done each of those other 3 videos, session 1, 2 and 3, and given that some good time and effort, because that's really important. We're going to be moving on a little bit today with our session number 4. First things first, let's start with ADP warm-up. So go back through that. I'm not going to go through that this morning. So if you've forgotten what the ADP warm-up, or you don't know what the ADP warm-up is, go back to the other video on this YouTube channel called the ADP warm-up, and that will guide you through that. So make sure you do that first so you are nice, warm and mobile and ready to start this session. Great. Okay, so we are starting off this session 4 with an A1, A2, A3 series. So that's 3 exercises. I'll run through the 3 exercises, tell you what we're going to do for the reps, and then I'll leave you to it to pause the video, go and do 3 rounds of that series, and then come back and hit play. So exercise number 1. So we are progressing a little bit with our squat. So we're not using a chair today. We're actually just going to do a squat in the air, or a bodyweight squat. I'll give a quick demo of that. So feet exactly where we had them, about shoulder width apart, sitting on the heels or the balls of your feet, and like we had a chair there, I'm going to push my heels back, I'm going to have my hands out in front, and I'm going to go to that position as if there was a chair behind me, and then stand back up. So side on view, my bottom goes back, it's like I'm sitting back to the back of that seat, sitting back and standing back up. Good, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's exercise A1, that is the air squat. So exercise A2 is going to be the glute bridge. So we've been doing the 2-legged glute bridge. Today we're going to move on to the single leg glute bridge, and that looks like this. So on our backs, as we would for the 2-legged glute bridge, I'm going to take one leg off. In this instance it's my right leg. I'm just going to push through my left heel, and I'm going to take my hips as high as I can to the ceiling and control the movement back down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to do both sides obviously. And then exercise A3. So we did introduce this, it's going to stay the same, the modified side prone or side plank. So I'm bending at my knees, I'm pushing up from my knees and my elbow, I'm keeping my hips nice and high, and I'm going to hold there for 20 seconds. Once I've done my 20 seconds, I'm going to go to the other side and do exactly the same. So just the key thing on that, we're not letting our hips sag, we're not going all the way up to the ceiling, we're keeping a nice flat straight line straight through our bodies, we're bracing with our core, and we're nice and solid and strong. Cool, so those are the 3 exercises. Quick recap, air squat is A1, the single leg glute bridge is A2, and then the modified side prone or side plank is exercise A3. So you are going to do 6 squats, you're going to do 6 single leg glute bridges on each leg, then you're going to do 20 seconds of side prone or plank on both sides, and I want you to do 3 rounds of that. So 3 mini circuits or mini series of exercise 1, 2 and 3, and they make up the A series. So you can hit pause now, go and do those. Once you've done your 3 sets of each, come back, hit play, and we'll go into the B series now. Cool, so B1, the hinge, really important. Like I've said in those other videos, that we really nail these movements, our big movements like squat and hinge. So we're going to go back to the hinge. We're going to step away from the wall, which we did in the last video. We're not going to use the wall at all today, but I still want you to have that in your mind when you think about doing the movement. Think about those key teaching points or what you're trying to achieve, and do a really strong, solid hinge movement like you would, but away from the wall now. So just to recap that, hinge. So the hinge is the movement from my hips. I'm going to make 2 fists. I'm going to put them on my thighs, mid-thigh. First thing, I'm going to dip at my knees, and then I'm going to push my bottom back, and then sliding down, keeping my back flat. I'm just going to go just below my knees, and then stand back up. Good, there's 1. So dip at my knees, backside going back, back remains flat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool, so like I said in the other videos, pretty tricky movement. Good thing or really key thing to do that'll help you a huge amount with your technique is to go and do it. Have a look at a mirror, film yourself doing the movement. A window works too. You might get someone in your bubble to help you with filming. Have a look at your technique. Does it look like what I'm showing you in this video? If not, make some of those adjustments so it looks just like my form, because it's really key to do that. And sometimes just a small tweak when you look and see what you're doing is really beneficial to changing your technique, and sometimes it doesn't take much. So that is exercise number 1 in the B series. So B1, the hinge, we're going to do 12 repetitions of that one. New exercise, another lower body movement is the lateral lunge. So stand on the spot, go hands on hips. You're going to step out to the side. I'm going to bend this knee, and I'm going to keep this one straight. I'm going to push back to the middle so you can see. Step to the other side, bend my left knee now, keep my right leg straight, push back in. That's 1. So this would be 2. That's 2, and then 3. Notice my middle leg stays straight, my outside leg bends. Cool, I'm not going to do all the reps because you can do that at home. I'm sure you get the idea. If you don't, rewind. That's the beauty of technology in these videos. And I want you to do 12. So that is 12 on each side. A count of 24 if you want, if that works better for you. But make sure you do 12 off each leg. Excuse me. Right. And exercise number B3, we're going to go back to our plank. This time we're going to go from our hands. So we did initially go from our elbows and our knees. I want you to go full hands over this side and full legs. So we're not going from our knees anymore. So my legs are straight, my arms are now straight, and I'm holding in this position. And I'm going to hold this for 30 seconds. So again, engage my core, stay nice and still, make like a plank, and hold this position for 30 seconds. So key things to think about when you're doing your plank is, how do I engage my core or engage my core? So how do I do that? An easy way to do that, to initiate that engagement, is to make your stomach nice and tight and suck your belly button in. So bring it in, or bring your stomach away from the elastic in your shorts or pants. Hold that there, but still breathe. That'll help engage all the right core muscles. That'll make a really nice strong plank. And also to engage your glutes, that'll keep you nice and flat, balanced, and help you maintain a longer, stronger plank position. So recap of the B series for you guys. We're doing the hinge, fist slide for 12 repetitions. The lateral lunge, so stand in the middle, going out, bent leg, straight leg, out to the side, out to my right, then out to my left, and you're going to do 12 on each side, or a count of 24. Key things with that is one leg is always straight, the one in the middle, one on the outside bends, and I'm keeping my chest up so I'm not folding over when I do that movement. I'm up nice and tall. And then the plank from hands, full plank from hands for 30 seconds. Again, engage your core, engage your glutes, stay flat. If you're not sure about being flat, again, look at yourself in the mirror, film yourself, get someone else to film you. And it might be that you are performing the exercise slightly different when you view it compared to what you think you're doing it. So yeah, have a go at those B series exercises. You're going to do 3 sets of those again. So now you can hit pause, do the B1, B2, B3. Sweet. Right. And lastly, so we've got, as we had done with the videos preceding this one, we've got our 10-minute aerobic circuit session or little high intensity hit to finish the session. Really nice way to get moving, get breathing hard, do lots of repetitions, move quickly, and maintain your aerobic levels or your fitness levels. And by all means, feel free to add on to this. Do 10 minutes, have a break, do another 10 minutes. I've been putting out lots of videos in the initial few weeks of isolation on these circuit sessions that you can do at home. Add those to the end of the workout. Most of them are 15 to 25 minutes. Really easy way to get involved and keep your physical conditioning high or your fitness levels high, and they're really short and sharp. So do have a go at those. So to recap the circuit we're going to do today, our C series for circuit. C1 is going to be a squat jump, C2 is a press up, you can do that modified or full press up, and C3 is mountain climbers. Quick demo and then I'll do the first round with you. So squat jumps, hands on hips, squat down, jump up, squat down, jump up, press up, so full press up if you can, all the way down, control, all the way up. If not, modified, absolutely fine. Nice and strong, flat, sweet, and mountain climbers. So that is both hands flat on the floor, left leg up in line with my hand, back leg straight and knee off the ground, and then I'm going to change, switch, change, left to right. Left and right equals 1 repetition, so it's 10 on both sides. So 10 squat jumps, 10 press ups, 10 mountain climbers each leg for 10 minutes. Keep moving, do as many rounds as possible, get your heart rate elevated, get your lungs working, get that heavy breathing going, hopefully build up a bit of a sweat. Enjoy. So I will do the first round with you and leave you to it. Cool, find a spot. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, 10 squat jumps. Into 10 press ups. And then 10 mountain climbers, 10 each side. Start with my left. Cool, so that's one round. Keep going for the rest of the 10 minutes. Get stuck in, enjoy. I will see you next time for the next session. Good stuff.